previously on the amazing race. The remaining 5 teams set out in a race around the Rideau Center. In the first task, they had to buy a chocolate at either Laura Seacourt or Godiva's and then give it to somebody in the mall. They then had to travel to EB Games to play a video game for 20 seconds and then find the mysterious woman hidden in the food court. She directed them to Lululemon. However, once at Lululemon, the teams took pictures explicitly, breaking the rules and getting kicked out of the store. At the pit stop in the bridge above Rideau Street, Lindsay and Danielle and Catherine and Allie, who have been sticking together this entire race, checked in first. They were soon followed with a foot race between Laura and Jess and Aaron and Carolyn. Laura and Jess arrived first and became the third team to arrive, followed by Aaron and Carolyn, who were fourth. Unfortunately for Zoe and Claire, in the first clue they went to Godiva's, which is further away from their second task, EB Games, and it cost them dearly. They are the second team to be eliminated from the race and will not return. Now only 4 teams remain. Tonight they will embark on their toughest leg yet. Will Aaron and Carolyn be able to maintain their positive attitude they've shown throughout the entire race? Will Lindsay and Danielle and Catherine and Allie continue to stick together, or will their relationship hit a roadblock? And will Laura and Jess continue to play it safe by arriving halfway through the pack? And most importantly, who will be eliminated next? As winners of the second leg of the race, Danielle and Lindsay received an advantage that would help them this leg. They get to decide what order the teams will depart 15 seconds apart. What will they decide, and will this help them in the race?
Okay, so Danielle and I just came first in the Rideau Center leg of the race. The advantage that we got was that we get to choose the order of the teams that get to depart. So each team gets 15 seconds apart from each other, so it's an advantage for us because we get to choose the people that threaten us in this race and then put them in a lower level. So what we picked was Danielle and I first, obviously, then it goes Catherine and Allie, Laura and Jess, and then Aaron and Carolyn, because they're the ones that threaten us and they're the ones that we're worried about, so we can watch out for them.
While walking around the food court, Allie rolled her ankle and has been finding it difficult to walk. After giving her ankle some medical attention, we have concluded that Allie should not be suited to race in this next leg of the race. We gave Catherine the ultimatum of dropping the race altogether or racing this next leg alone. She decided to race this next leg alone, and Allie will join her in tomorrow's leg, as she has agreed to join Catherine regardless tomorrow in the final 3. Should Catherine not get eliminated today. This decision has remained fair and agreeable amongst all the other contestants.
Wait, we have to wait. Okay, who do you think is going to be Lindsay and Danielle are going to put on the thing? Like, what order? What order? I think they're going to try to get us out because Laura and Jess, they're just taking their time, just, chilling out. Even though they beat us. Yeah. It's because we went the wrong way. Okay, no, listen, Carolyn. We beat them. Okay, first leg, we beat everyone to all the pictures. We just messed up on our last clue, and this time we messed up on our last clue again. So we're just going to not mess up on our last clue. And then we should come we think that Alex's sister and Lindsay should try to get Catherine and Allison out because Catherine's by herself this race, but Catherine can run. Catherine is a very fast runner, and Allison doesn't seem to be running, so there's nothing slowing her down. Not that Allison's slow, it's just that they make us cramped, and I have cramps reading Chinese food. Yeah. And we think that they should work with us because they can beat us in the final leg. But anything can happen. They can totally mess up and, you know.
We have to just make sure that we make the third decision, because our last clue is the most important clue now. That's where we're always in front, we're always the lead.
Yeah.
We get behind.
Yeah.
But our last clue.
Yeah, so we're gonna win.
Because most times we do like, oh my gosh, okay, no, that's just okay, that's good.
Alright everyone, welcome to the third leg. You are standing in the order that Lindsay designated, and you will all be leaving 15 seconds apart as their advantage. Alright. Lindsay and Danielle, you will get your clue first. Everyone else will follow shortly after. Alright, so it's time to begin the next leg. Go!
Teams must now travel to the Westin Hotel and find how many floors there are for their next clue.
How many floors are in here? 24.
24 floors, okay, thank you. 24 floors.
You have 24 floors. Thank you very much.
Teams must now run 1 kilometer on foot to the Eternal Flame at Parliament Hill for their next clue.
It's Jess and Steph in front of us? Yeah. They're all in front of you. All over the world. Okay, so while running, we fell in here, and so I'm really hurt. I scraped my hand. We're going to the flame here, bro. Where? Flame. I scraped my hand, and I scraped my fell, and I hurt my leg. So it really hurts, but we're okay. This freaking sucks.
Alright, here's the clue.
One team member must now be blindfolded, and the other team member will guide them half a kilometer through the streets of Ottawa to the Supreme Court, where they will find their next clue.
I got it checked. Alright, you're good?
Blindfold me. Guys, I have to be blindfolded too.
I'm actually bleeding. That frig. So we're really taking our time now. We're definitely last, that's okay. We don't want to get hurt anymore. Like, I actually could have got hit by that car. We were lucky there was no cars right next to my lane. Carol, how are you doing? I'm really sorry.
I'm very sorry.
No, you're not. Why are you sorry? Okay, Carolyn, now I'm just put the race into new perspective. Let's just try our best, okay?
One team member makes form choose one team member. Blindfold him. Ian moves their side. Trying to go to the Supreme Court. I am so blindfolded. Can you guys ask somebody? Lindsay, come on. Well, ask somebody.
Okay, I'm laying my bag down.
Okay, but do you see anybody?
Lindsay, will you ask someone?
Yes, I will ask someone. Is it where's Eric? Do you see them?
No. Go!
Where am I going, Jack?